Hello kitties, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to cover one of the meta team at the moment, which is the Shu Strikers team. As you can see in if you follow my written guide, it is extremely strong. Consists of the main character people are the Wanxing, Zhang Bao, SP Zhang Fei. Extremely high damage, very good in PvE. As you can see, 21.5 billion using basically the same team. There are a couple variation of this. If you don't have Red Spirit Machao, you can substitute for SP Zhaojun, stuff like that. But let's get into detail for it. Okay. So let's talk about the endgame version first. So this is my endgame version. Positioning does vary based on who you're trying to kill first. Typically, with Striker Hero, you always be the first one to cast Rage. So you will be able to win. You either win or lose the game within the first 5 turns. Machao Red 5 is the best in slot for the 6th slot here. If you have him, otherwise not. For pet, the most important one is the horse, the equine deer here, not horse, deer. For the insane amount of damage that they give, also immune to reflect because we do too much damage. Alright, let's talk through the progression of this team. First, I'll talk about the early game. So when you first start out, you should use all your tickets on SP Zhang Liao. Surprise or not, SP Zhang Liao is this important piece in this team, and you should just slowly pick up SP Zhang Fei on the side. And your team will look something like this. You can find more detail about the team in my written guide. I do cover that. I'll post that in my description. But be something along like this. So Empress Jin, Dongbai, you get them from the recruit store. Dongbai only get her to UR1. Empress Jin, you can go ahead and max her out at UR5, and it will take minimum 2 weeks to get her to UR5. But she is very good early game, a lot of damage. Yeah, and on the side you should be pulling for Guanxing. Obviously, this is the main piece of the team, as well as Zhang Bao. Don't stress too much about Zhang Bao. He's just there for the bond between these two. Guanxing is one of the main carry here. So your team will look something like this for the early game. I only put this Shu guy in when your Guanxing is at least 5-star. Okay, and when your Ma Xiao is 5-star, okay, 5-star, I would replace him with either Dongbai or SP Zhang Fei. If you don't have SP Zhang Fei yet, go ahead and put Ma Xiao in this slot. But if you do have SP Zhang Fei, I would do something like this. Yeah, so something like that, and keep getting their copies. In the meantime, and late game. I would only use Wenji when you have her UR5 and Mirage Weapon unlock. Otherwise, she is very useless. Okay, so you're gonna use Empress Jin all the way until you max out your Wenji and get her fully unlock her Mirage Weapon, since she have to revive. For pet, like I mentioned before, the most important one is the deer. This will make them immune to reflection. Also, I'll give them crit rate, rage, a lot of damage. The main thing is reflection immune because they do too much damage and they will kill themselves. The second best in slot is Baifeng right now. As you can see here, basic attack buff. So if you don't know, Machao and Guanxing, both basic attack character. They have a lot of follow-up skill, a lot of follow-up attack. Give them so buff their basic attack by 50%, damage to single target, so they both hit single target, and if it's crit, it further increased by 100%. So that is a lot of damage, as well as give them some status rest so they don't get CC, and then a big AoE after the basic attack 7 times. So this is at 5 star. It'll be at 10 basic attack at 4 star. You can substitute either one of these two for Tiger. So Tiger is also another top tier pet for Shu Striker. So if you only have one of these two, I would go for Tiger. I would substitute Tiger for this. And for the offensive pet, you can just use Fushu. Fushu or what is it? Or the Ninetales. Either one of this is good. You do not need Spring Rabbit. Spring Rabbit is just there because I have her. Okay. The best in slot for offensive, it will be the Fox, but I'm not exactly sure what it's called, but they haven't come out yet. I think that's like in like 2 or 3 banners that Fox will come out, but that is the best in slot for offensive. But for now, just use whatever you have. Fushu is a good free to play. Ninetales is also a good free to play. Alright, as far as for Sprite, Peacock, the best by far. Buff basic attack, insane amount of damage. Let me see if I can show you. 24% attack for 3 stack max. So you quick math, that'll be 72% damage, as well as defense too. Insane damage. Next, let's cover some of the, I think, the important mechanic. So some people get confused on how drenching actually work. So he have 2 form. The first one is called the double blade, and the second one is called the ruthless blade. You unlock this at 3 star, which is why he's only use him at 5 star, which is basically the TLDR. But basically, if you read over this, he start the battle, I believe. Yeah, so he start the battle with double blade. So double blade basically is his default stand. Where does it say that? Okay, yeah. So the default blade stand is just double blade. So this is his double blade skill. So if he's in double blade and he's cast his rage, he's gonna attack. He's gonna use the soaring strike skill, and then after 3 basic attack, he's gonna switch to ruthless form, the ruthless blade, and then he will cast this this skill, which does way more damage and also buff all the Shu heroes damage as well. That's why it's called the Shu Striker. So most of this are just giving him more damage. One of the mechanic that these two have is called the duel. It's also synergy with SP Zhang Fei. I believe it's on Zhang Bao. So yeah, this duel status. So I believe the duel status will make so whoever can, so he basically it cannot restore rage from base attack. So basically rage locking, it will become whoever have this skill, have this status will be the target. So of Guanxing and SP Zhang Fei. So let me show you the SP Zhang Fei synergy. Yeah, so to enemy hero in duel, so inflicted by Zhang Bao. So they do have synergy, so it's a must. Mine's not even UR5 yet, but otherwise it's pretty straightforward. Teams a lot of damage, and for the soul record, I recommend focusing mainly on anti. So do a quick check on who your server is, what your server play the most, and focus on anti rather than res, because you either finish the battle in 5 turns or you lose in 5 turns. This is not a stall out team, so make sure you do that. And now I'm gonna show you. So I'm ranked 5 on my server. Let me show you some PvP. So 6.1 billion. Let me see if we can take it down. This is a standard girl team, very strong at the moment. Bam. So you can see, three turns. So girl team usually stall out very long. But you see, stood no chance against the Shu Striker. The good thing about Shu Striker is very good early game. So you'll be dominating early game, mid game, and late game if you have the OD component. Yeah. But I'll play some PvP battle. Otherwise, if you have any question, let me know in the comments, and check out my written guys. But I'll catch you cuties later. Bye bye.
Thank you.